It's day 30 of the Make the Damn Video 30-day challenge. We've made it all the way to the end. Such a relief. So I'm out on a walk today. I thought I'd take the camera with me and we'd talk about the last day of the challenge, what it's meant for me, what I've got out of it, and where we go from here. But first of all, I'd like to thank Tamara for organising the challenge in the first place. It came along at exactly the right time when I needed a bit of a kick up the bum to start putting myself on camera. So it was absolutely ideal that that the challenge came along when it did, and I think I've got an awful lot out of it in the last 30 days. So let's talk about a bit more detail about what the challenge has meant to me. So first of all, how did I find out about the challenge? Well, I've been a subscriber to Tamara Gabriel on YouTube for quite a while, mainly because of my interest in action cameras and gimbals, not necessarily video creation. So I was watching one of the videos, I think for the DJI Osmo 360, when I just got that a couple of months ago, and the 30-day challenge was mentioned, and I thought that would be an excellent idea to try and get involved with. It's only a short video every day, so I signed up and then waited a couple of weeks before I actually got going, but I'm really glad that I did. But during the challenge, I've actually managed to make and publish 30 videos in 30 days. There was a couple of periods where I was a day or two behind, but I caught up, made sure I got one video for every day of the challenge, and I wanted to be in a position where on day 30 I was recording the 30th video, and I'm really pleased that I've managed to achieve that. It's been a very exciting and fun journey overall. Making videos, or more specifically making videos with me on camera rather than taking videos of other things, has always been something that I've been interested in doing, but I didn't really have the confidence. You see a lot of YouTube videos, walk and talk videos, and the people making those videos seem to exude confidence. And what you try and do, what I was trying to do, was to buy the right gear, try and learn about techniques. I did everything to try and make the perfect video right from the offset. The only thing I didn't do was actually point the camera at myself and start making videos, which ultimately is what you need to do. I have made videos before, but they were videos with an action camera mounted on my handlebars of my mountain bike, and they were time-lapse videos, so I wasn't on camera, I didn't have a voice. I put a music track to them once they were all edited together, and I thought that was what people generally wanted to see. I thought it'd be easy to do it as a hyperlapse because I condense a 2 or 3 hour video down into half an hour to an hour. But it turns out that's not what most people want. They would much prefer to see what's going on around them. They'd much prefer to hear from the person who's actually there. So I decided to try it, and I did one video before the challenge where I had my DJI mic. I shot the video in real time and I talked about what I was doing while I was on the ride, and that went down really, really well. So my top priority was to carry on creating videos with me featuring in the videos, and I do a lot more walking than I do mountain biking, so I thought walk and talk videos would be perfect but I needed to get that confidence and get that experience so I could produce good videos while I'm out and about with my camera. And over the course of the 30 days, I have changed, and I've changed for the better. Going through the process every day of thinking about producing a video and uploading it has proved to me that the only thing stopping me from doing it previously was me. It wasn't the gear I was using, it wasn't the techniques I was using, it wasn't trying to satisfy other people. All of that doesn't matter. It was all in my own head. And I think just having those daily prompts has been such a useful tool to provide that motivation that I needed to get the camera out, rather than it being sitting on the shelf, and go out and do something. Anything. Doesn't matter what the subject is. I've said it before in other videos. The important thing is actually putting the work in, going through that process, getting experience. And I think that's changed the way I look at video making in such a way that I can't wait to get out and start making videos that aren't related to a daily email now. I want to create stuff for myself. And that's the biggest, I think that's the biggest compliment to the challenge overall, is it gives people the freedom and the encouragement and the skills that they need to go out and do it for themselves. That's exactly what I wanted to get out of it. So before I end day 30's video, I do need to thank Tamara for setting up the challenge in the first place. I think it's been extremely valuable, not just for me, but for the other people who've signed up. You see the posts and the other videos on the community page, on the challenge website, and that's been a huge inspiration. There's lots of people on there who've done amazing things. They've all started off on day one a little bit uncertain, a little bit skeptical, and you see the progression that they make as the challenge goes on. It's fantastic to see some wonderful people on there. So with that, I think I'll end the video. Day 30. I completed the Make the Damn Video challenge. I've created a video for day 30. In fact, I've created 30 videos. And even the bad ones, I'm quite proud of. So I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.